Welcome to the channel. Today, we will see how Trump can get back in the White House without the 270 Electoral College votes. As this has only been done twice in history, and in both cases, the House used different methods to pick the president. There's an elector for every member of the House of Representatives, which totals 435, and an elector for each of the 100 members of the Senate. Plus, an additional 3 electors represent the people living in the District of Columbia. Most states give all their electoral votes to the person who wins the popular vote in that state. However, Maine and Nebraska split some of their electoral votes differently. The candidate who wins enough states to gather at least 270 electoral votes becomes the next president of the United States. We're diving into what happens if both presidential candidates get 269 electoral votes in the Electoral College. This has happened twice. We're looking at the times when the House of Representatives had to decide the presidency. The first significant instance occurred in the election of 1800. Thomas Jefferson and Aaron Burr both received 73 electoral votes, resulting in a tie. The decision went to the House of Representatives, where each state delegation cast one vote. After 36 ballots, Thomas Jefferson was chosen as president, and Aaron Burr became vice president. Another instance took place in the election of 1824. Although it wasn't a tie, none of the candidates received a majority of the electoral votes. Andrew Jackson had the most electoral votes, but not enough to win outright. The House of Representatives had to decide among the top 3 candidates. After much debate, the House selected John Quincy Adams as the president, despite Andrew Jackson having won both the popular and electoral vote. If both candidates receive 269 electoral votes, it results in a tie, which is a rare but possible scenario. In the event of a tie, the decision moves to the House of Representatives. Each state delegation in the House casts one vote to determine the president. The candidate who wins a majority of the state delegations, which means at least 26 out of 50, becomes the next president. Explaining the role of state delegations in the House of Representatives, especially during an electoral college tie. In the House of Representatives, each state delegation plays a crucial role in the event of an electoral college tie. A state delegation is made up of all the representatives from that particular state. Each state, regardless of size, gets one vote. The vote within each state delegation is determined by the majority of that state's representatives. For example, if a state's delegation has more representatives from one party, that party's candidate is likely to get that state's single vote. At the time of making this video, the House of Representatives is as the following. The Republicans hold a majority in 26 states, and the Democrats hold a majority in 22 states, with 2 states having equal Republicans and Democrats. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video on the breakdown of the House of Representatives, in which never Trumper representatives can change the delegates count in Biden's favor. With the representative voting along party lines, Trump will have 26 delegates with Biden 22, or 24. Biden takes the 2 states that have equal representation. This process ensures that the House of Representatives decides the presidency, with each state having equal weight, rather than by the overall number of representatives. Meanwhile, the Senate is responsible for selecting the vice president. Each senator casts one vote, and the candidate with the majority of votes, at least 51 out of 100, becomes the vice president. This process ensures that even in the case of a tie, a president and vice president are chosen through a clear and constitutional method. These events highlight the unique role of the House of Representatives in ensuring a clear decision when the Electoral College is unable to do so. Thank you for subscribing, and don't miss the next video on how the 2024 House of Representatives can change the outcome of the 2024 election.